And the Harbor Playhouse in downtown Corpus Christi today announced that they're canceling the rest of their performances for this year because of a rise in COVID cases. The theater had previously canceled all weekend performances of their current production, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. The group posting on their Facebook page today saying they had to take this action to ensure the safety and health of their patrons and their cast members and crew.